How do you hire a realtor in 2025? Hi, I'm Amy Peterson and welcome to my YouTube channel. I am a licensed realtor in Arizona. One of the most commonly asked questions is, how do I hire a realtor? So let's break it down. Here are 5 easy questions to ask when hiring a realtor. Number 1, what does your marketing strategy look like? Are there going to be professional photography, video? Remember, first impression online is very important. 97% of buyers are finding their home online before ever walking into your home. So that first impression, what are we doing to make that? Are you having a brokers open, getting other brokers in that can share my home? Is there text campaigns, email campaigns? Will you do mailers? All of those things, it is important to understand what the marketing strategy is of your agent. The biggest being, what is your online presence and how are you getting eyes on my home? Number 2, how do you keep in communication with me? What is the process by way of helping me stay in the loop throughout the process? Because as you know, there are many steps along the way. And what I have found is when there is not great communication, we start to worry and create scenarios in our head. So it's very important to me, at least with my clients, that I'm an over communicator. I let them know things before they even ever know to ask the questions. Number 3, how are you going to make sure that as a realtor that you can get the deal to the closing table? It's one thing to get an offer. It's a completely different thing to get to the closing table. So throughout the process, are they keeping in touch with the lender, with the buyer's lender, and getting loan status updates? Are we aware of where the appraisal process is and where the inspection process is? Meeting all of the deadlines across the timeline of getting it to the closing table, so there's no surprises when we get there. Number 4, what does it look like when realtors are coming into my home to show it to their buyers? So I want everyone to understand that only licensed realtors can get into that super lockbox to get the key to get in, and I know who is in and out of your house. It is a very secure process. We know who is in and out of there, and you don't have to worry that there's anyone coming into your home that you are not aware of. The 4th one is feedback. That is so important. If you are having multiple showings and not getting offers, why? What is the feedback? And if we're not getting any showings, why? That's obviously a pricing issue. But how do you get feedback from your realtor? For me, when I have a showing, I get feedback from the realtor who showed within 24 hours, and I take that back to my client. And then we can adjust as needed. There's things that obviously we can't change. If the floor plan doesn't work, those are things that we can't change. If it's something that is an easy fix, we can absolutely address it. So feedback is crucial, and getting that back to my clients is very important. And number 5, how do you handle negotiations? There are many topics of negotiating inside a purchase contract. We have the purchase price, we have the closing date, there's terms, there's commissions, we can't say commissions anymore. There's compensation, there's concessions, there are different pieces of property, refrigerator, washer, dryer. There's different things that we can negotiate inside the purchase contract. So what does that negotiation look like? What are your negotiation skills like? And how do you handle those? Those are 5 important questions I think everyone should be asking when hiring a realtor. Once again, I'm Amy Peterson, licensed real estate agent in Arizona. If you are interested in learning more about what it looks like to sell your house, like I said, that process, the marketing, the strategy, the negotiating, reach out. Let's talk and have a conversation about what it looks like to work together.